Hello and welcome to the wooden walls of wonder that we call the shed. And today I want to talk to you about great power, which I think you'll agree comes with great responsibility. And there is no greater responsibility than powering your camera and the range of accessories that you require. Over the years, one of the things that's frustrated me with cameras is I get it home, I rush home from the shop, and I find that the camera I've purchased only runs for about 22 minutes, and the accessories that I want to bolt on it, whether it's follow focuses, wireless, transmitters, well, they all need power. Now, one of the solutions to this is to ring a very kind company called HawkWoods. I always like to think these kind people live in the Shire, because they very patiently listen to your tale of woe and then ask you about power draw of your various items and can build you a custom solution to your power needs. And here's a range of products that they make for cameras and also for the Sony FX9. Power is important. Very rarely do manufacturers design power for cameras for the way that we actually use them, whether we're long takes, lots of stuff bolted on top. So it's good to have these things nailed down before you go out and have proper solutions for power. Today from HawkWoods, we have their range of V-Locks. We've got a 50, which is very light and tiny. It is ridiculous. You can pick it up in your hand. We've got a 98 flight safe here, and we've got the 150 which is slightly bigger battery here. The main thing that amazes me is the size. I mean, they are tiny, tiny. And in fact, the 150 is the same width, the same height. I mean, yes, it's a centimetre deeper for a third more power, but it is still ridiculously small. When we can fly again, of course, whenever that will be, that's the 98, which would be suitable for flying with. They all have a power indicator on top and a DTAP port for your accessories. And then another one that's very exciting is the BPU 98 watt internal for a Sony FX9. This again has a power level, 2 DTAPs either side for accessories, and let me just show it to you on an FX9 that I happened to have here earlier, just to show you why this is so useful. So imagine you've got a camera or you're on a gimbal and you don't want to extend out beyond the back of the camera. The beauty of this little bad boy is it slots in here, and look, it doesn't actually come out any further than the camera itself. It is literally as far as that. Your accessories plug in here, and that is genius. You're not really going to get any more power internally onto the camera than that. That's fantastic. It's a lot more than Sony do with their ones. So I'll pop that off. Another thing I want to show you is, of course, their FX9 adapter bracket. Now this is a V-Lock one. They do an Anton Bauer one as well. So this is very light. It literally will plug in to the AC port here, he said. And what I've got here is, rather than use screws, I've actually got some thumb screws. Okay, so I can easily take them off. That slots on like so. There you go, one there. And one there. There you go. And then obviously onto that, I can then mount my accessories. There's my EVF power. And potentially I can just slot my V-Lock straight on that like so. And there's my camera powered with a nice bit of weight out the back, so it's going to go on my shoulder, and that's a really nice way of doing that. So to recap, we've got a fantastic internal solution should you want a smaller build, or the larger one with the V-Lock on the back. You've still got multiple ports. I've got 3 ports here that I can use, and it just gives you that flexibility and confidence, more importantly, that you can go out and you can film and you can power all the bits you need to make the job happen.